Discover Wadi Qanat Oyoun Oasis in Medina, nature, history and beauty. Welcome to Al Kabi on the Goma YouTube channel. Wadi Qanat Oyoun Oasis in Medina is one of the most beautiful hidden natural gems in Saudi Arabia. Palm Tree. This documentary takes you through the peaceful landscapes, flowing water streams, date palm gardens, and the rich history surrounding this oasis near the blessed city of Medina. Experience tranquility, nature, and culture as we explore this serene destination loved by locals and visitors alike. Right finger watch till the end for breathtaking views and relaxing moments from this natural paradise. Thumbs up, like, speech balloon, comment, repeat button, share, bell, subscribe for more Islamic and nature content. Wadi Qanat Madinah, Oyoun Oasis Madinah, Medina Oasis documentary, Saudi Arabian nature documentary, Wadi Qanat history, Medina travel vlog, Islamic travel Medina, hidden oasis Saudi Arabia, date palm oasis Medina, peaceful places in Medina, Saudi tourism 2026, nature in Saudi Arabia, Medina scenic places. Loudspeaker call to action, right finger, don't forget to like, thumbs up, share, repeat button, and subscribe bell for more beautiful Islamic and nature documentaries from around the world. Globe, a land of serenity. In the heart of the blessed city of Medina, where history whispers through the winds, and every grain of sand carries stories of faith, there lies a hidden treasure. A place where nature meets tranquility, where water flows through time, and palm trees stand as silent witnesses to centuries of life. This is Wadi Qanat, also known as Oyoun Oasis, a sanctuary of peace, a cradle of natural beauty, a living memory of Medina's past. Aerial view and introduction. From above, the land unfolds like a painting. Golden desert merging with lush green stretches, date palms swaying gently under the Arabian sun, and winding streams carving life into the earth. Wadi Qanat is not just a valley. It is a lifeline. Fed by natural springs, sustained by ancient water channels, this oasis has nourished life for generations. For centuries, travelers, farmers, and families have found comfort here. A place to rest, to reflect, and to reconnect with nature. The beauty of nature. Step closer. Feel the cool breeze brushing your face. Hear the soft rustling of palm leaves, and listen to the gentle flow of water. Nature here speaks in silence. Rows of date palms stretch endlessly, their roots deep in fertile soil, their fruits a symbol of blessing and sustenance. Birds glide across the sky, their songs echoing in the valley. And beneath the shade, families gather, children laugh, and moments turn into memories. The water of life. Water is the soul of Wadi Qanat, flowing through ancient channels known as Oyoun, meaning springs. These waters have sustained agriculture and life for hundreds of years. Cool, clear, and precious, each drop carries history. Long before modern systems, these natural streams nourished crops, fed communities, and shaped the identity of this land. Even today, the sound of flowing water brings calmness to the heart, a reminder of Allah's mercy in every drop. A place for reflection. Wadi Qanat is not just a destination, it is an experience, a place where time slows down, where the noise of the world fades away, and the soul finds peace. Visitors walk along shaded paths, sit by the flowing streams, and reflect in silence. Here, nature becomes a form of art, worship, a reminder of creation, and the greatness of the Creator. Connection to Medina. Just a short distance from the blessed city, Wadi Qanat holds a special place in the landscape of Medina. Surrounded by mountains, and close to historic lands, it reflects the simple, pure lifestyle that has defined this region for centuries. The same land that witnessed the footsteps of the early generations, the same soil that carries the legacy of faith. Life around the oasis. Life thrives here. Farmers tending to their fields, carefully nurturing date palms. Families enjoying peaceful picnics, sharing food, laughter, and stories. Children playing freely, their joy echoing through the valley. This is more than nature. This is community. quiet beauty as the sun begins to set. The sky transforms into shades of gold and orange. Palm trees cast long shadows across and the valley glows with a soft, warm light. A moment of pure beauty. A moment of gratitude. A moment to pause and reflect. Closing reflection. Wadi Qanat is more than an oasis. It is a reminder that even in the desert, life flourishes. That even in silence, there is beauty. And even in simplicity, there is greatness. So if you ever find yourself in Medina, take a moment, step away from the rush, and discover this hidden paradise. Wadi Qanat, where nature, history, and peace come together. Clapperboard end line, powerful closing. Wadi Qanat, a place not just to visit, but to feel, to remember, and to return to.
يا رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد.
Echoes of the past, long before modern roads, before the sound of engines and the rush of cities. This valley lived in a different rhythm, a rhythm guided by nature, by seasons, by the rising and setting of the sun. Wadi Qanat, a place where generations walked barefoot on the earth, where farmers read the sky like a book, and where water meant life, survival, and blessing. Every stone here, every palm tree, every flowing stream, holds a memory. Ancient water systems. Beneath the surface of this peaceful land lies a story of human ingenuity. The people of this region mastered the art of water. They built channels, carefully carved pathways, guiding spring water across the valley, ensuring every tree, every crop, every home received its share. These were not just systems, they were lifelines, a delicate balance between and nature, a harmony that allowed life to flourish in the heart of the desert. The gift of date palms. Among all the treasures of Wadi Qanat, the date palm stands tallest. Strong, patient, generous, its roots reach deep into drawing strength from hidden waters. Its branches stretch toward the sky, offering shade, fruit, and life. Dates, a food of sustenance, a symbol of blessing, a connection between the past and present. For centuries, families have gathered beneath these trees, harvesting their fruits, sharing their sweetness, and passing down traditions from one generation to the next. Travelers and resting souls. Imagine a traveler, crossing the vast Arabian desert. The sun above, relentless, the journey long. And then, in the distance, a glimpse of green. Wadi Qanat, a place of relief, a place of life. Travelers would stop here, rest beneath the palms, drink from the flowing springs. And for a moment, the hardships of the journey would fade away. This oasis is not silent. It is alive. Hidden among the trees, small creatures move gently. Birds nest in the branches, their songs filling the air with life. Insects hum softly, contributing to the rhythm of nature. And the breeze, this delicate ecosystem, balanced, interconnected, and beautifully designed. A reminder that even the smallest life has a purpose. Reflection and spiritual connection. In a land like Medina, every place carries meaning. Every step brings reflection. And here in Wadi Qanat, the feels something different, a calmness, a stillness, a quiet invitation to reflect. The flowing water reminds us of mercy, the shade reminds us of comfort, and the beauty reminds us of the Creator. Moments like these bring the soul closer to gratitude. Simplicity of life. There is beauty in simplicity, and Wadi Qanat embodies it perfectly. No towering buildings, no noise of crowds, just nature, pure, untouched, timeless. People come here not for luxury, but for peace, to sit under a tree, to share a meal, to breathe, and to remember what truly matters. Families and culture. Weekends bring life to the valley. Families arrive with smiles, carrying baskets of food. Children run freely across the open, laughing, exploring, discovering. Elders sit together, sharing stories of the past, stories of how this place once was, and how it continues to live on. Here, tradition is not forgotten. it is lived. As the day moves forward, the light changes. Morning brings freshness, midday brings warmth, and evening brings magic. The sun slowly dips behind the mountains, casting golden rays across the valley. Every leaf, every stream, glows in soft light. And for a moment, time feels still. Nightfall serenity. As night falls, Wadi Qanat transforms once again. The sky fills with stars. Clear, endless, breathtaking. The sounds of the day fade away, replaced by the quiet whispers of the night. A gentle breeze, the distant rustle of leaves, and a silence that speaks to the soul. A timeless message. Wadi Qanat teaches us something simple, yet profound, that life does not need to be rushed, that beauty exists in simplicity, and that peace can be found in the quiet moments. It reminds us to slow down, to reflect, to appreciate. This oasis is not just part of Medina, it is part of its soul, a place where history lives, where nature thrives, and where hearts find peace. Wadi Qanat, a hidden gem, waiting to be discovered, again and again. A journey begins. Every journey has a beginning. For some, it starts with curiosity, for others, with longing. And for many, it begins with a simple desire, to find peace. The road to Wadi Qanat is quiet, stretching through the outskirts of Medina. Mountains stand in the distance, their presence calm and powerful, and as the city slowly fades behind, a different world begins to appear. First steps into the oasis. The moment you arrive, you feel it, a shift in the air, cooler, softer, alive. You're slowed down, not because you have to, but because you want to. The beneath your feet feels different, richer, nourished by water and time. And as you walk forward, the sounds of nature begin to surround you. A child's wonder, a young child runs ahead, laughing, exploring, touching the leaves of palm trees, watching birds fly overhead. To a child, this place is magic, a world of discovery, where every stone is a treasure, every stream a river, every tree a story waiting to be told. And in that moment, we are reminded of the beauty of seeing the world through innocent eyes. The elder's memory. Under the shade of a palm tree, an elderly man sits quietly, his eyes looking across the valley, but seeing something more. He remembers a time when this place was even simpler, when water flowed stronger, when farms were larger, when life was harder, but hearts were content. He smiles gently, because for him, Wadi Qanat is not just a place, it is a lifetime of memories. The farmer's dedication. At sunrise, before most have awakened, a farmer walks through the fields, checking the soil, touching the leaves, observing the signs of nature. His hands tell a story of effort, patience, and care. For him, this land is not just, it is responsibility. Every tree is like family, every harvest a reward, and every drop of water, a blessing. The sound of water. Close your eyes, and listen. The gentle flow of water, moving through narrow channels. A soft, continuous rhythm. It does not rush, it does not stop, it simply flows, like time, like life. And in that sound, there is something deeply calming. A reminder that everything moves as it is meant to. A place for healing. Some come here, carrying heavy hearts, burdened by the noise of life, seeking something they cannot explain. And slowly, Wadi Qanat begins to heal them. Not with words, but with silence. Not with answers, but with presence. The breeze, the trees, the water. Together, they create a space where the soul can rest. A mother's peace. A mother sits on a mat, watching her children play, her face calm, her at ease. For a moment, there are no worries, no stress, no rush, just peace. She breathes deeply, taking in the beauty around her. grateful for this simple, perfect moment.
Watching this figure, don't forget to subscribe for more Islamic المشرا تنتهي. يا نبي مسكين نبوي glowing lights صعبه بلغتي للسنة تتلوى الله. يا نبي أسأل ناس نبوي glowing lights صعبه بلغتي للسنة تتلوى الله. لما بي أسأل ناس نبوي glowing lights صعبه بلغتي للسنة تتلوى الله.
في موية؟ دم طيب جيب واحد. ما في بارد، ما يبقى بارد.
Watching, surrounding the valley. The mountains stand tall, silent, unchanging. They have witnessed everything. Generations passing, seasons changing, life beginning and ending. And yet, they remain a symbol of strength, of stability. Golden hour magic. As the sun lowers, the valley transforms again. Light filters through palm leaves, creating patterns on the ground. The becomes softer, cooler, and everything feels golden. This is the hour when photographers pause, when hearts slow down, when the world feels just right. Golden hour magic. As the sun lowers, the valley transforms again. Light filters through palm leaves, creating patterns on the ground. The becomes softer, cooler, and everything feels golden. This is the hour when photographers pause, when hearts slow down. Gathering at dusk, families begin to gather. Food is shared, tea is poured. Conversations flow easily. Laughter fills the air. Stories are told, old and new. And in these gatherings, connections grow stronger. Because places like this bring people together. End of the stars. Night falls gently. The sky opens up, revealing countless stars. Bright, clear, endless. Away from the city lights, the universe feels closer. People look up, in silence, in awe, in reflection. And in that moment, the heart remembers its place in something far greater. When the world feels just right, of time itself.
جئناك بالحب والدمع الحزين نرجو شفاعتك يوم الحساب يا أمين. يا خير من وطئت قدماه الثرى فيك السكينة فيك معنى المنتهى. قلوبنا تهفو إلى طيبة المنى وترى بذكرك يزول كل العنا. يا رسول الله سبحان الله اللهم صل على محمد.